And so what you would love here is for Kaze to fire off and kind of bait them into Mercury up close with the dual Berettas. What would be considered bad timing would be if, you know, Kaze's kind of jump checking this long angle at the time that they clear Mercury up close. And Kaze makes first contact, that draws them in. Mercury gets away with the opener. Now they know he's here, so these dualies have got to sing for the man, and he will get run down. That's DGT stepping up and already exerting a bit of control over the server. 2 kills from him, and the rotates coming through for 5yclone. They at least win that.
Well, the retake is on here. 5yclone position towards the bathrooms here, and Advent continuing to frag. They've got the man advantage for now. Both players camped up and towards CT spawn. They've got a flashbang between them and a Mosier to deal with. He's encroaching their position right now, looking for the quick frag. He's got amazing timing. Spots the second, but can't react in time. The bomb's going to be defused, but no kit. If Davidaire can find a single frag, maybe he's onto something, but it's the retake that's successful for 5yclone. 2 players survive, and Advent with a hat trick as well, Harry.
Pick mid and then immediately fall back into this full passive setup. They don't hang around, they don't overextend and like try shoot for the stars here to go for like a 5v3. They're just playing a nice numbers
They just play
game.
round by round Counter-Strike, you know. They just take it as it comes. They were 14-5 down yesterday against Imperial on Nuke. We kind of thought they were done. They might be if they keep those sort of smokes up. But then they managed to just bring it all the way back and win in regulation. Now, that's pretty unheard of. Like, sure, you think maybe they can get it to overtime, just win in regulation. And
yeah, right. That's what makes it so mad that no extra time was required to kind of figure that out.
And then they close out the series as well. They don't choke it. It's pretty remarkable that they're here. They deserve to be. And if they keep this level of play up, maybe they can book themselves a place in the playoffs. It's now down to a 2 versus 1. Tri has got a gap.
Yeah, this has gone pretty awkward pretty quickly, honestly. Losing that player down towards B. Kaze's at least now in position up in the heavens. Ooh, nearly spotted, nearly dealt with, but Tri's not able to get a beat on him, and he's still looking for this second man. Kaze swinging him from heavens, lands a tag, but is tapped out from Tri. And now it's the 1v1. Mercury left up against him. Tap on the bomb. Mercury spots him. He's got a nade. He could win this with the nade. It goes in, but not enough damage. Just 10 HP taken off of Tri. Mercury has got to do this in the straight-up gunfight, and Tri puts him down and offers up the goods in that 1v3. 9Z, what a way to find their first round in this game. It's all on the back of Tri and his AK.
5yclone are going to be hating the fact they've given that one up. Beautifully played though. Tri, known as the sniper of this squad, just making it work with the AK-47. Perfectly played, planting the bomb with 4 seconds remaining, baiting out the peak as well.
You know, boosting a player like Jam Young over towards the connector. We've seen them do that to try and snipe advantages. It looks like they're going to attempt to boost for the short fight, but 9Z kind of throw that through a bit of a loop by hitting the go button now. Jam Young's at least kept it even. And in this 4-on-3, 9Z have still got a minute left. They might.
Contact play out towards short. They've still got a couple of smokes here. Is it going to be enough though? Just going to go for the straight up contact play. Mosier deep in the pit. It works out perfectly. Finds a prime target, takes down the bomb, the rotations to come through. They've got a 4 versus 2 lead here. Mosier doesn't deny the plan though, didn't feel safe in doing so. Allows the C4 to go down. Flashbang over, and maybe Buddha can do something with this one. Good spray attempt, but unable to really find a kill, and DGT would have to do something unthinkable to pull this one off.
Yeah, they've seen him as well. They know he's over towards Monster. DGT just tucks tail and runs away. As Tri lobs in a fake exec down towards B. He's going to keep 3 players here, and so suddenly there is a lot of pressure on Mercury and Kaze in the final 10 seconds of the round to hold down this top site. They get the first 2. They hold the line. 9Z don't get in with these pistols. They are locked out by the 2-man hold over on upper, and it's a flawless round for 5yclone when all is said and done.
They've got themselves 1 smoke, a couple of HGs and flower bed control here towards A, but Kaze, he's in another really interesting position, but Max will sniff him out.
This is kind of, yeah, this round's gotten weird the longer it's gone on, honestly. In the same vein, Mercury had long, had fountains. The only route open on the map was either B short connector or up towards toilets on A. And they weren't really playing with anyone nearby to rotate in, so this is way too slow on the retake, considering how much info that 5yclone had, and it shouldn't come through. Jam Young
Oh,
Can't even lock in that final kill to try. And so 9Z are given that round. Yeah, ESL, it felt like they had.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. They had a Galil and an MP9 there. So maybe they were being just a bit more tentative. They weren't sure which fights were viable for them. Try hit some really nice shots, I suppose.
The one thing that is like extra wild about that.
And a couple of bits of utility remaining. What's the next move here for 9Z?
Oh, one kill from Kaze as he threads the needle through that gap. Buddha about to die as Mercury goes swinging out. Him and Mosier hold the sight down, and 9Z, it's another just no-go round. ESL, I really think that across this tournament, they've kind of warmed up to the idea of how to play versus these teams that can thrive in some of the early fights. ESL are playing very reactively to that info, but it's becoming quite easy to know where it's ending up. Once you see that first player running in at 30 seconds, you know they're going to come up towards the top site.
Hold it together, boys. 9Z showing some early signs of tilts.
Yeah, they're just going to dismantle it. They get wrecked by the flashes. At that point, it's kind of not even a good fight for them anymore. That's awkward. That was a CT flash that wrecked Advent. Kind of throws him through a bit of a loop. Jam Young. Oh, Mosier, they're right above him. They dropped into him. David right up in his face. And so 9Z on the back of this B play look to make it happen. ESL, are they going to do some mad shit right now?
They might do.
I think they're trying it, but just the none and done for Kaze.
Yeah, well, that was a weird round. You're right. The Jam Young flash. Have a look how the flash went down. So he got blinded himself and then completely cooked his teammates as well. It was actually the most potent flashbang of the entire round. Oh, no.
Yeah, it was kind of brutal. So if you're waiting for that to fade, you're left with 20 seconds. This is kind of gnarly. 9Z trying to employ a cool fake.
They could come back.
It's a really nice idea, but time is their enemy right now. And as they lose David, they don't have that option to come back. They try to go up through the connector. They run in to Mercury.
Back we go.
Back to B we go. In the final 15 seconds, even losing the bomb here could mean you lose the round. And Advent lines them up with a lot of damage done. It should be a done deal. And Mosier makes it so. It gets so awkward.
Not a round you're putting on your CV with the in-game leader. Not going to lie to you. That one doesn't go on the resume.
Mercury's gone aggressive up close in middle, and even though we've had rounds where he goes aggressive, he's not played like this over towards Party. Might get caught here as they fall back, but instead it's knife out for try, and maybe even a second kill for Mercury. They just come to him for free. 1-on-1 out of Jam Young. That's more than you needed. And Advent just falls back, goes through the motions, dropping in util to slow down the B play. 9Z aren't able to react quickly. This is another one of these rounds that just never even gets started.
The economy's been all over the place. We haven't seen many plants. Like the only way they actually got going was a 1 versus 3 as well. So we need to see a little bit more. It's going to be the same approach each and every single round. ESL in their heads and aggressive once again. Mercury got 2 opening frags in the previous. Can he replicate that form? It's try once more. Who's going to be tested? You can see they don't really look comfortable. He's going to get a double kill, Harry. Back-to-back double kills to open up the round. Mercury is doing God's work out there.
It's Mercury all over. Oh, and even the clear from Jam Young. DGT, dead man walking. And a smoke in at the door. Kaze about to get this one for free. Oh, dearie me, 9Z. This is a 1v5 for Davideus, and I don't fancy his chances here.
Maybe that's what we should speak to him after this. Like, we'll see if you can get used to.
Yo, if me and you, as like the 2 biggest ESL fans, could lock that in.
Okay.
ESL have actually, in this round, done something that I'm not like super used to seeing them employ, which is just some of these mid-round info gathering moves down towards B. They now know that it's not the B play. They assembled that boost. Mercury's going to get a double because that's all this guy knows how to do. How does he keep getting away with it? 2 kills from Mercury as they walk up through short. They just walk into his crosshair. And he's able to react.
You can't even flash.
Doesn't actually cut anyone out of the round either with how ESL are playing here.
Yeah, good point. That's the only smoke you can really throw. Unless you try and plant in a smoke, you do something really avant-garde.
But that's so desperate.
So now Mercury just doesn't need to peek. He's baiting in Advent, right? So it's even quite a nice thing he's been doing because now they've got so much to deal with. The swings will come through. They're making it work, but Dicton route as well. That's going to be a Harry, surely.
Yeah, DGT. As good as this guy is, expecting him to 1v3 here, it's asking a hell of a lot. He deals with that first man in. Tap on the bomb. They give him the swing, but Jam Young gets rid of him. And it is a ludicrously dominant first half here from ESL on 9Z's map pick.
How wild is that? But 12-3 between the two of these teams. 9Z goes without saying they need this pistol victory, and they're going to go fighting for it. Fortunately, they do lose the first frag, but Try will bail them out.
Oh,
this is aggressive.
No, that later push from DGT.
Wasn't the one, was it?
No, that's ugly.
5yclone remain with 1 minute. Try, as he might, waiting towards shore. Everyone must have done that. Try as he might. Right? That's an obvious one. What else are we going to do with Try? Well, he can find headshots, apparently. That's not bad. Jamyoung goes down. Maybe there's something left to be said about this pistol. They were in a 4 versus 3, but starting to connect the dots now. 9Z are alive and well, but not for long. Try will have to dig them out once again. These multiple frags here, 4 in total to Secura. Goes down to 38 points of health. I think the bomb's bailed, Harry.
Yeah, bomb's going up, eh?
Booked it.
Dude, these are the little, like, cheeky moves that 5yclone have felt more and more comfortable doing as the event's gone on. Oh, Try will lock in that kill at least. Down to the 1v1 now. Kaze and Try, both on 3 kills in this pistol, but there's only room for one of them to get the 4th and win the round.
Well, there is a massive advantage for Kaze. Not only does he have the bomb planted, of course, he's got the range. Yeah, he's got the perfect plant position. Try with 19 points of health and no kit, no utility. There should be no world that he wins this. Kaze is being brave with this setup, though, banking the fact he won't have a kit, and the fact he's fired back, he knows he's not fully defusing at this stage as well. And, well, at this stage, it's just going to be a miracle. If you find a 1-tap at this juncture, congratulations, you've done something remarkable. It's not going to happen, and it will be 5yclone closing things out. There will be no defuse today. So it's all about the reposition. They're going to commit hard in towards B. It's the correct call. There's still a chance for 9Z to win the round, but it'll take some absolute heroics here from Buddha and Davideus, who will be putting up a decent blockade, actually. Buddha can't deny the plan, but he probably gets the follow-up, and there it is. DGT swings in. 4 versus 2 now in favor of 9Z. This will be a huge round with the pickup. Maybe they can save the day, as we see Advent patrolling the T-spawn, but I don't think he realizes that Try is actually in position down to 1 point of health. If he ends up winning this, but on the back of this, it would be amazing. But now Mercury will have to deliver. And finally, a bit of success for 9Z. 14-5 down. They managed to win the map in regulation. So pretty unheard of. Can happen. He's got to take it as it comes. And this one should be an absolute guarantee as 9Z applying the pressure towards the playground. Try is mowing them down with the Galil. And that's going to be round over. Not really much to report here, I'm afraid.
I'm weirdly fearful, Henry.
Okay.
I'm weirdly fearful for 5yclone.
Tone has changed already.
The tone has changed already.
It's taken 2 rounds.
Only reason is, I think it's going to be easy to beat yourself up about the fact that you didn't convert on the pistol. That could have basically ended the game for you,
That's normally
right?
the catalyst, right? We lost it. We've done it. It could happen.
Oh, Mercury, he doesn't look like he's going to... Oh,
Mercury,
he did, he checked it! And Max is dead, swung from the lung toilets. This time, it's just 1 for Mercury.
Just the 1.
Doubles are done as Try trades, but dead in the bathrooms. Advent will collect that kill. He's done well to turn this back in 5yclone's favor. 4v3, pushing through the connector for DGT, but this could make or break the round. Timing's going to be everything here as they've just come back to check this. He can't get off the ladder in time, and so with DGT dead, trying to make a play through the backline, the worst thing about that death is it doesn't even give 9Z info. They don't really know what that kill means. As far as they're aware, they were going back to go down towards B, so that's kind of the gamble that they take here in the 2v4. 14 on the board, and we will see 9Z here with at least a nice buy. They've got $10,000 in 2 players, so not all is lost. But it has been pretty fun so far. Mercury, that performance alone has been fun. Yeah, it has been very exciting to watch. 2-0 KD from the guy opening up rounds is no small feat. Jamyoung
cracking open the jars.
Oh, finally Mercury. They don't even really know what this feels like. Mercury hasn't opened a round for a change. And now there might even be more for Try, but there's the swing, Mosier. There's always another M.
It's true. And they continue to find headshot after headshot. David will pull one back with the 3 versus 2 here, trying to avoid map point for 5yclone on their opponent's pick. And rotations are coming forward. They've got a bit of intel here. Maybe not the best because Davideus is vacating the B-bomb site. He does change his mind, realizing there's still a chance for them to make their way through. 40 seconds here. DGT will have nothing to do with this interaction. He needs at least a double kill, and he's just got nothing to work with here. We'll just walk into the crosshair of Advent, and still, there it is! The double kill is found. 30 seconds remain. Bomb dropped, and Jamyoung denied the kill. It looks like David's stepping up here. He's actually got a 1 versus 1. Needs to try and reset the round here, grab the bomb, and see if he can get the information.
Oh, he goes hunting both times, looking for the last two players. The last two 9Z players that were keeping 15 from appearing on the board for 5yclone. He doesn't want to win it in a post plant. He doesn't want to take his time and be all calculated. He wants to rush into both of those fights. And so very well played from Jam Young. This crazy way to open it. And then he jump checks DGT and swings on out to kill him.
Oh, a real gut punch of a round for 9Z. It will have to be a perfect run of form now. Round number 22. It's a classic spot. Flashbang over, holds his nerve. Willing to take the challenge, and he actually gets the opening frag here. Knows he needs a bit more. Gets dinked in the process and now has to retreat. That's the hashtag, Harry, which is ESL Pro League.
Yeah.
Tell us how you're watching. If you're enjoying the show so far. If you're not, probably don't send a tweet. Let us know if you are, though. That would be nice.
Ooh. Jam Young on the entry.
And here we go.
Davideus trying to hold the line. There's very little time left, but he's not able to stop the bomb. As this one actually gets pretty interesting. Max on the backstab, going to delete one more, but now it's down to the 2v2. Mosier is the only guy down towards B. Mercury's seen a late rotate coming in through heaven, but Mosier cannot die. That is the one thing that cannot happen here if 5yclone want to win this 2v2.
If it's an open plant,
it's not an open plant.
Okay.
That's so scary. Mosier needs this kill now as well. There's a little bit more. Oh! They lined up for Mercury, and the king of the double comes through to deliver that round. 5yclone pick up the win on Overpass. 9Z's map pick now in their back pocket. 5yclone are looking for the playoffs and for a 2-0.
Hoggers.